Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We're looking at the SP 500 E-mini futures chart, and the time frame is the 2000 tick. We're using market geometry and price action rules to determine where to enter for high probability setups. As you can see, we have this nice uptrend working higher. There's a lot of empty room, but we have to account for all the bull pressure we're seeing. We had this little consolidation right here, and we know that most breakouts of trading ranges fail. So as you can see, we broke out of the top and we had like a breakout pullback, high or low. We reset the count here because it's a double top. We have first entry long, pullback. Second entry long doesn't trigger until this bar, but it's kind of like a visual high or low, confirming the second entry long. We broke out, retested this support, and we worked higher. It would have worked. Unfortunately, I wasn't here for this trade, so I wasn't able to take it. Then we had this spike down, push below EMA, break, pushed to new extreme, but we broke out of this channel, pushed back up, almost broke back below EMA, but we came back. I was looking for a failed second entry short here to test new high of this uptrend. It didn't form. We found some resistance here, and it looks like we broke through the resistance and found support for a second. This is kind of another micro breakout pullback. So I'm hoping we get like a second entry long. We do have this bar that just formed, and you can see it's an inside bar, so it didn't trigger below this bar. I can't really consider that even a higher low, so I'm hoping we get some kind of second entry long here to test new high. We almost got it, but we were off a couple of ticks, so I'm looking to go long. Let's see what we can get. Alright guys, I went ahead and risked this second entry long off the EMA. Alright, we got our scalp. Now, it's very, very risky because we already have new high created for both channels. But it's been such a bull day. Strong two-legged pullback to the EMA. Nice bull bar. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I just got to risk it. The setup's so nice. The only thing lacking is the context. But luckily, it ended up working out. Hopefully, we can get the 16-tick scalp. Let's see what happens here. All right, guys, we got the 16 as well. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop. I'm going to leave it at break even for now. Let's see if we can catch a nice runner here. It's a very strong bull day, so I'm hoping we get a strong leg here and I can catch a nice runner. But if not, I mean, I already got my 8. I already got my 16. So with this trade, it's very, very risky. If you're a new trader, I would not consider taking this trade. It's not necessarily a high probability trade. We're not pattern traders. We like to have the bias align with, oh, I guess that kind of fits, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I like that actually. So originally we had this wider uptrend working higher that had a break and pushed a new extreme already right here. So we had new high, and then we had this secondary channel because after new high it kept pushing higher. So I went ahead and drew a secondary channel, and that one I had a little bit tighter with breaking new high already. So all uptrends had played out, but we got this beautiful second entry long pull back to EMA that I went ahead and risked. So now that we have this little channel here, I'm definitely a lot more confident in the trade. If you have this drawn, you can definitely consider this trade. You can see we have a little short-term downtrend with break new low, so all bear pressure played out. EMA rejected strongly, and a nice bull bar right off of EMA. So I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic, and we'll go ahead and see what kind of runner we can get here. All right, guys, our runner just got hit at break even. I was hoping for a little bit longer hold there, but it's all right. Looks like we're possibly breaking out of this channel that I drew now. So I'm going to go back to waiting for high probability setups. I like to take one trade a day, so the setup has to be really, really good for me to consider taking it. All right, so it looks like it wants to test new high of this other channel here. It's definitely a bull day. So we're just waiting for it to create this new high so we can expect after that new high is created, correction or reversal. We'll see what happens. Definitely curious to see if we continue to push higher. If so, I can look for some kind of wider uptrend. But so far, we just have new high for this one. Created a new channel, broke out of that channel, and we're waiting on new high, which we're about to get. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I went ahead and found a wider channel. It's not quite confirmed yet. You can see we only have the first bounce and then the second, and then just one here at the top. But I'm just drawing it. Hopefully we can get this confirmed. We'll see what it does if it reaches this level here. If it bounces here, then we'll have a confirmed channel. But if we break through, I'm just going to delete it, and we'll look for a new market cycle. But it definitely still feels bullish. I mean, other than this little area right here, we have like a little consolidation going on. So this is kind of a no trade zone. When this happens, you got to be aware of it and you know, sit on your hands, wait for a more clear structure. So right now, no trade zone. I'm just waiting to see what the market structure is going to be. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take my break. So we had this little short-term downtrend, break, pushed a new extreme. I thought we were going to stay above EMA here, but it looks like we're testing it and we're going to stay below. So I'm not entirely sure on what the structure is. This uptrend might not even be relevant. So looks like we might have all of our bull pressure played out, and we might start some kind of bearish trend here. So other than that, I think I'm going to take my break. I'll be back in about an hour, and we'll see what the market's done. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Overall, really, really good day. After we created new high for this really strong uptrend, it just consolidated to the side and really slowed down. The ATR was at like 3.5 this morning, and then now it's at 2.9, so, or 2.2. So it's really slow. Price action rules played out just as we would expect. After new high, we expect correction or reversal, and it looks like it just turned into correction. We may get a reversal eventually, but it's getting late now, so hope you guys enjoyed your trading day. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck with your trading.